Monday, May 19th, 4:16 p.m. New York time. Welcome back, investors, to Winning Wall Street's Money. So we have the stock market that closed 16 minutes ago. We have the futures market that closed about another 44 minutes. First trading day of the week. And I day traded this morning. The euro currency. Yep. Not a happy camper with my performance. Red for the day. First trade was green. Good entry, good exit. Maybe it could have been a better entry, but good exit. Second trade, I saw a mistake. I got out of it fast and went the inverse way. Yep. So that trade took away my gains, profits for my first trade to have me about flush, even. And the third trade, well, that left me red for the day. Not a happy camper. Of course, learned a lot from it about myself and trading. So we're looking here at a 5-minute chart on the ES. This purple on the left, that was the London session. If you don't know, 0,200 to 0,500, the high was here. So see this gray here, this horizontal, that was an imbalance area during the London session. There was also one here, I labeled them, thinking there's going to be sweet spot trades maybe off of those. Again, if they reverse and go up, that would be long. If they break and go below, then it'd be a short, but not necessarily at that moment. Oh, I'll wait for retracement. Also see these yellow horizontal lines, pre-market lows, pre-market before the 9:30 New York stock market. And this yellow horizontal line was the overnight high. So we're here. The high, pre-market, trending down. Get 5-minute candles. We test it. This imbalance area. Took a trade. Yeah, see the candle? It's green. Lower low, lower high. But in that candle, I traded short, traded bearish. Because we broke that area and a reversal from here. And I was thinking it's going to go down here. That'd be my first target. Well, my stop was, I think it was this one or up there. So we'll go forward in time. And this trade I placed was short at 0.833 and 36 seconds. That's why I went short. So I'll show you in the 1 minute. Nope, let's just continue on 5 minutes. Oh, see it went up a few candles? Certainly did. That went against me. So my mistake, first mistake, one of my mistakes was I should have waited till that candle got done because it was red at the time. And when it got done, look at that, formed me a hammer, a bullish pin bar. I should have waited again till it went higher and then reversed. Where did it reverse? This red candle made a lower high, lower low. But we've gone short when it broke the low of that red. I'm still on my short because it didn't take out my stop loss up here. Look, lower lows, lower highs. It's in my gain. Already have gains here since it took out that low. And remember, I told you this was one of my first targets down here. This gray horizontal area. Close my trade. Profit, gain. Well, profit, yeah. Obviously, it's profit. Gain is no profit when it's closed. Yep, so that was good. Exit right there. Nice. Right in that sweet spot. I was a happy camper because I trade the exit for the profit at a good location. Looking here, what happened? It went higher. That was in balance area, broke above it. So coming into that 9:30 open, New York open, first 5 minute. So thank goodness I closed that trade because again, I went short here and I closed here before the 9:30. Again, I didn't want to be in a position 9:30. So the exit was a good location. The entry, well, shame on me. Again, I should have got in it. When it broke here below that red candle, because then it did that reverse. So I was jumping the gun. Part of it was dealing with the 1 minute charts. I should have just maintained looking at the 5 minute chart and wait till after I was in. So I was looking here also at the 1 minute that taking the trade. Again, that was my second bad mistake, though, or part of the same mistake. Okay. Going forward, first 15 minutes from 9:30 to 9:45, the New York opens here. Lower low, lower high. Showing more bullish, bearish bias. And I'm looking for that breakout or break above to help determine direction. Or I take the next trade, if I take the next trade. Well, we broke below this red candle, broke below that inside candle, and broke below the first 15 minutes. But look, we're testing the imbalance area here in the 5 minute. So I know that could be one of two things. It could be a reverse and go higher or go lower. So I'm sitting on hands, waiting. It's also approaching that 10 o'clock hour. So you got that green candle, reversal, higher high, higher low. And my first trade right here after the 10 o'clock. So first trade was 10 o'clock and 46 seconds. I went long because when that green candle got done, higher high, higher low, I went long after that. Shame on me. Yeah, I think it was on the 1 minute I used. Again, I should have waited until we got done and broke below that red one. Well, I realized I didn't like my trade. So I closed it. 10:02:17. And then I put a short on. Nice. And then it sold off real hard. Already had gains. Nice. That was my second trade. I had gains. Sorry, my third trade. I had gains. But as it went lower, it reversed. Big consolidation here. Still, we didn't take out that first 15-minute high. Nope. And I see this candle was not done at that time. But again, my stop was here, high there. So I closed the trade right there. I took a loss. I was out. 10:46. Not a happy camper. And then at 11 o'clock, my time to be shut down. Don't want to be here anymore for that trading desk. Nope. As you can see, we went lower, broke this pre-market low here. So again, my initial short here that I did make profit on, 833. If I had left it on, I would have had more gains. See, went even lower. Gonna zoom out some more. Even lower. Yep. So I would have had more gains. All right, let's go to the 1 minute. The 1 minute chart. So this is my first trade. Yep, the 1 minute chart. I went short here. Again, shame on me. I went too long. Too early. Went short here. When it ran against me, went up, consolidation. Again, I was bearish. My stop was up around, a little bit more above here. And like I said, it went lower. Nice. Getting the 1 minute chart, popped up, roll over. I closed my short here because that 5 minute thing I showed you down here. Thank goodness I closed it because it reversed, trend reversed. Pre-market high. New York session. First 15 minutes. Broke below that pre-market right in here. Huge consolidation. Like I mentioned right here, 10 o'clock, that blue vertical line. I went long. I went long because I was looking at the 1 minute chart, had this consolidation, had this breakout here, this green candle. But I went long. I was thinking, yeah, maybe we'll test the hive here. I'll scalp a little bit. I should have stayed on the 5 minute. I should not have gone over to the 1 minute because certainly two different charts. And then it went tank real quick. See here. So like I said, I closed my long here. and went short. That was good. Had some gains over there momentarily. And then it reversed against me. Mm-hmm. Some more gains. Then again, went up here, and I didn't want to wait all the way to see if it was going to test the high of this first 15 minutes. So I closed the trade here because it was already against me. Why give away any more money if I'm already bearish bias? I'm already feel I'm wrong. So thank goodness I closed there because it could have got a lot worse. 11 o'clock. But again, I showed you on the 5 minutes. Wow, what a day. Give you some more perspective. On the 5-minute chart, see this green candle here, daily candle, it's going to be done at 5 p.m. Prior to that, this big wick was not up here. Nope, but I know we're at a big consolidation here, big green candle. And it was bullish because we're above midpoint. So I was thinking, yeah, we'll maybe test this today. We didn't. But that was my thought. But on the 4-minute chart, sorry, the 4-hour chart, I saw this big green candle. Midpoint, I had a target down here. Because we had that bearish pin bar, that big red 4-hour candle, bearish pin bar. And when we broke below it, that second ring candle, yep, I'm thinking this is the target price. Somewhere in here we're going to test. Again, prices fluctuated. I'm on the shorter time frame. So not necessarily all going to go there simultaneously, nor was I going to be here all day. And that was a bigger perspective. Going on the 1-hour chart, I had this Fibonacci because this was the overnight right there. We ran up and saw these red candles. We ran a Fibonacci. So again, my first target was the point. And I had my trade put in around here. And I was thinking maybe it's going to go to 50% or lower. Well, obviously it did. In hindsight, it went there. Mm-hmm. Good perspectives I had. I had good on the higher time frame looking at things. But again, my mistake, should have stuck to either the 1 minute or 5 minute. And knucklehead at me. Yeah, so here it is on the 15-minute. See this Asian session, London session. There's a gap up here from Sunday night. We did not fill nor test right down here. Nope. So looking at the 15-minute section, same thing with the fib. Look at that panic selling right there, that big red candle down. Mm-hmm. So we never tested this. So that's how things work for me. Thank you as always, spending just a little time with me. That's it for the video. Thank you for watching.